Do you remember learning to ride a bike? Well, maybe that's something you're still working on, but there's nothing that feels quite as good as getting on that bike and being sure that you're going to be able to get around and that you will not fall off. When you're learning to ride, there are moments when you're like, whoa, and you're unsure and it feels like it's out of control. Do you like that feeling? Well, of course you don't. We like to feel like we're in control. We like to feel like we can make that bike go where we want it to go. But let me ask you this. Are you always in control of the things that happen in your life? Well, no, of course not. We can't control the decisions that our parents make. We can't control the weather. We can't control how we feel, our health. And we can't control the way that other people act towards us. And maybe that makes you feel frustrated, or maybe it makes you feel afraid. But we don't need to be afraid. We don't need to be angry about the fact that we can't control everything. And the Bible tells us about that. Isaiah 45 tells us some really interesting things about God. It says there, "I am the Lord, and there is none else. There is no God beside me." In the next verse, God says, "There is none beside me. I am the Lord, and there is none else." That's interesting. Why would God care so much about saying that he would say it twice? Well, I think that God wanted to be sure that we remember that He is the only God. But I think there's something else to it too. See, Isaiah 45 talks about the fact that God controls all things. In fact, the next verse says, "I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things." See, when God says, "I am the Lord," He's saying that He is in control of everything. You can't control the weather, but God can. You can't control your health, but God can. God can even control the things that other people do. The Bible talks about that with Pharaoh and with King Cyrus and with other people in the Bible. God is in control. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. You might be able to ride on a bike and control that bike. But we're reminded so many times that we can't control everything. But don't let that make you angry or make you afraid, because we can trust in God. He is in control of all things.